guys, welcome back to our channel, Life as a Canadian Immigrant. If you haven't subscribed to our channel as yet, please do so right now. Hit that red subscribe button below. In today's video, we'll be talking about the process of getting married in Ontario. We recently got married. If you're thinking of getting married here, you can watch this video to get an idea of the process and the cost. My partner Kenny and I, we immigrated here as common law partners. In another video, I will outline how we proved our common law relationship in the express entry application process. But for this video, we'll just be talking about the process of getting married here. We had a small wedding ceremony. We wanted to have a big wedding back in Jamaica with all our families and friends. But due to COVID, we decided that, you know what, let's just have a small ceremony here. And that's what we did. We got engaged last year on my birthday. We had this family dinner at my favorite restaurant. After eating, it was my birthday, so I said, yes, I'll have a piece of cake. When I saw the waitress come in, I noticed that there was some writing on the plate. But it was my birthday, so I thought that it said happy birthday. But when she placed the cake on the table in front of me, I realized it said, will you marry me? So when I turned around to see where Kenny was, there he was on his knees with the ring. And yeah, it was pretty romantic. I said yes, of course. Everyone in the restaurant started cheering. Yeah, it was pretty good. A good experience. Anyway, enough talking about me. Let's get into the process. To be eligible to get married in Ontario, you must be 16 years old or older. If you are 16 or 17, you will need written permission from your parents. You do not need to be a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident to get married here. Right? You must not be legally married to someone else. So if you were married before, you need to show proof of your divorce, proof of your marriage annulment, or if you're a widow, then you need to show proof of that. The cost of your wedding will depend on the type of wedding you choose to have, whether you choose to have a religious ceremony at your church, mosque, temple, synagogue, or if you choose to have a civil ceremony at the city hall or wherever. That will determine the cost. Regardless of the type of wedding you choose though, the first step will be to apply for a marriage license with the Ontario government. To apply for this marriage license, you will need to fill out the marriage license application form. Both you and your partner will need to sign this form and take it to City Hall. You will also need to take with you 2 forms of IDs for both yourself and your partner. At least one of the ID has to be a photo ID. You will be required to pay a fee of about 150 Canadian dollars for this marriage license. The marriage license is valid for 90 days. So you will need to get married within this 90 days. If you allow this 90 days to pass, you will need to apply for another marriage license, and that's another 150 Canadian dollars. So you don't want this 90 days to pass. You will need to find someone who is legally able to perform your wedding ceremony. You can use a judge, a justice of the peace, a recognized religious official, or an authorized municipal clerk to perform the ceremony. You will need to show up to your wedding, you and your partner, along with 2 adult witnesses, because your marriage license has to be signed by you, your partner, the 2 adult witnesses, and the person who performed the ceremony. The person who performed the ceremony will then register your marriage by sending this completed signed marriage license to Service Ontario. If you get married at City Hall, it will cost you about 340 Canadian dollars for the venue, the officiant, and any other paperwork involved. After about 90 days after getting married, you can apply for your marriage certificate. Your marriage certificate is different from your marriage license. You apply for your marriage license before you get married, and you apply for your marriage certificate after you get married. The marriage certificate is the legal record of your marriage. So if you want to apply for certain social benefits, or if you want to change your name, then you will need to apply for a marriage certificate. And that's basically the process of getting married here in Ontario. Simple process, huh? Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you next time.